Um, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rian Bagaskara. Today, I will present the material of physical chemistry. The title is Solution and Colloid. Let me introduce our team. First is Dika Wahyu Nugraha. Second, Rian Bagaskara, which is myself. The third is Juan Rangga Omega Mapurba. The fourth, Vina Dewita Sari Kusumayati. Fifth, Pratiwi Fitriani. Let's go to the material. What is solution? Solution is a homogeneous mixture of pure substance. No precipitation process occurs and from the same phase. Mixture that can dissolve each other in any ratio are called miscible solution. Two liquid that do not mix to form two paste are called immiscible liquid. Uh, the next is solution component. Solvent is a media used to dissolve solutes. Water is a non-polar solvent known as the universal solvent. The meaning of solute is substance dissolved in a solvent. Uh, the next is type of solution. Electrolyte solution. Electrolyte solution is a solution that contains substance that form ions when dissolved in water to produce a solution that conduct electric current by giving symptoms in the form of the light on the test device or the emergence of gas bubble in the solution. First, strong electrolyte. All of its molecule break down into ions, perfectly ionized. In the reaction equation, strong electrolyte ionization is indicated by one arrow to the right with the price of the degree of ionization is 1. Uh, so, uh, Going to weak electrolyte. In weak electrolyte, not all of the molecules break down into ions in complete ionization, so that in solution there are only a few ions that can conduct electric current. In the reaction equation, the ionization of weak electrolyte is indicated by a two-way arrow back and forth, with the price of the degree of ionization more than 0 but less than 1. Non-electrolyte solution. Non-electrolyte solution are solutions that contain substance in the form of molecules when dissolved in water to produce a solution that cannot conduct electric current by giving symptoms such as no bubbles in the solution or the lamp does not light up on the test device. For the example, uh, first, sugar solution, second, urea solution, and the third, alcohol solution. Hmm. Going to the next solution, combustion. A solution containing a small amount of solute is often called a dilute solution, while a solution containing a large amount of solute is called a concentrated solution. Saturated, unsaturated, and supersaturated solution. First, saturated. A solution that already contains the maximum amount of the solute. There is a balance between soluble solute and insoluble solute. The speed of the solution is equal to the speed of precipitation. The term of saturated and unsaturated do not relate directly to concentrate and aqueous solution. Unsaturated, a solution that contains a lesser amount of solute dilute that its saturated solution. Uh, and the last, supersaturated, a solution that contains a greater amount of solute concentrate than its saturated solution of the same temperature. A supersaturated solution is not in equilibrium, but rather in a metastable system of concentrated and dilute solution. Solute solution concentration. The concentration of solution is the amount of solute that is in the solution either by mass or volume. Percent of term. Percent of term equal mass of solute per mass of liquid equal by 100%. The second is molar. Molar equal the number of moles of solute per number of liter of solution. M per sorry M equal N per V, M equal G per mR multiplied by 1000 per V. The meaning is M is molaritas, N is mole, V is volume of solution, G is mass of solid, Mr is relative molecular mass. And the last, dilution of solution, V1, V1, M1 uh, equal V2, M2. Colligative properties of solution. Colligative properties are physical properties of solution that depend on the number of solute particle in the solvent but not on its type. The property applies to non-electrolyte solution types. One, decrease in vapor pressure or delta P. Second, increase in boiling point, delta TB. Third, decrease in freezing point or delta TF. For osmotic pressure of solution or delta. The next is colloid system. What is colloid? A colloid is a mixture of heterogeneous substance between two or more substances in which the particles of this substance are colloidal in size and evenly disturbed in the substance. Colloid range in size from 1 to 100 nanometer. The next is Tyndall effect. The Tyndall effect is a symptom of the scattering of light rays or light by colloidal particle. This is due to the size of the colloidal molecule, which are quite large. The Tyndall effect is a form of optical properties possessed by colloidal system. In 100, in 1869, Tyndall found that if a beam of light is passed through a colloidal system, uh, a beam of light is passed on a colloidal system, then the light beam will appear. But if the same light beam is passed through a true solution, the light beam will not appear. In short, the Tyndall effect is the effect of light scattering by colloidal system. The next is Brown motion or random motion. Brownian motion is a movement of colloidal particle that always move straight but erratically, random or irregular motion. If we observe colloid under an ultra microscope, then we will see that web particle will move in a zigzag shape. The zigzag movement is called Brownian motion. The particles of a substance are always moving. The movement can be random, like in liquids and gas, called Brownian motion, while in solid it only zigzag in place, not including Brownian motion. This is the picture of Brown motion or random motion. So next, electrophoresis. Electrophoresis is movement of colloidal particles under the influence of an electric field. Next is adsorption. Adsorption is absorption of particle or ion or other compound so that the colloidal particle are charged. Coagulation is the agglomeration of colloidal particle to form a precipitate due to a breakdown in the stability of the colloidal system. Dialysis, the process of removing ions that destabilize colloid by filtration. The next is colloid making. First in fine particle to colloid particle, coarse particle. Condensation convert fine particle into colloidal particle. The one is hydrolysis, second redox, three decomposition, the fourth substitution of solvent, and all reaction where the raw material is a solution. Dispersion, transforming coarse particle into colloidal particle. The first Briddick-Bow, Diddick-Bow. Second, peptization. Third, mechanical or grinding. Uh, Thank you for the attention. That complete my presentation for today. Sorry if we made some mistakes. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see ya.